Yo, I want to talk about this meeting between Trump and Zelensky in the Oval Office. And today, I don't want to talk about the rule of law or sovereign nations or the rise of autocracy, as germane as those subjects are to this situation. I want to talk about something a little more foundational, a little closer to home. I want to talk about character. I want to talk about how we raise our children and how the behavior of the president in that meeting was not how I want my children to be. It was not how I want myself to be. Okay, now I'm raising a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and if you're a parent of young children, you can identify with the fact that sometimes I lose my shit. Sometimes I'll let my anger get the best of me. And when that happens, I reflect on how I could have handled the situation differently and calmer, more empathetically, and ultimately more effectively. And I apologize to my children, because that's the behavior that I want to roll on. But what we witnessed in the Oval Office last week was the president's inability to regulate his emotions and the lack of self-awareness to address that deficiency. And I tell my children in many ways, I tell them, if you let your emotions take control of your life, it will lead to ruin. Financial ruin, interpersonal ruin, basically anything you want to do with your life. And what's true for a body is true for a country. It rots from the head down. So to the supporters of President Trump, I want to earnestly ask you, where do you draw the line as to how you want our president to conduct himself? And if you watch that meeting with your children, which I really hope you do, don't rely on the news reports, on the spin. Just watch his behavior in that meeting. What would you say to them about it? 'Cause I know what I teach my children about bullies. It's weakness. Man, fist deep in a tantrum. Stand down, buddy. Nobody told you to man up. You're hot air, not leading an air apparent. Stop there. I never lower my standards. Not me. I never lower my standards. Not when I'm leading an air apparent. When my 2-year-old's throwing a tantrum, I calm him down, baby. That's just not what a man does. Hope my son never sees the way you act and behave. The way the posture of your attitude has to betray a certain lack of good parenting back in the day. It's easy to blame the mold for the clay packed in a shape, but I'm full of disgrace, disgusting. Base the chair you sit in and betrayed our trust. Mr. Twisted masculinity, inspired asymmetry. Out of balance, out of pocket, out of equanimity. Sorry, that's a $4 word for a 2-nickel brain. I'll simplify it for you dust bunnies. Let me explain. It means keeping an even keel when there's a storm on the way. It means clearing the path for your heart and the decisions you make. You let your anger steer, you pass possessed. 4 wheels on a gravel road, role model just how bumpy it gets. Bullies bluff, whine, scream, and soak. I'm here to raise a man. Bobby Knight ain't know how to coach. Grown man, fist deep in a tantrum. Stand down, buddy, nobody taught you to man up. You're hot air, not leading an air apparent. Stop there, I never lower my standards. Not me, I never lower my standards. Not when I'm leading an air apparent. When my 2-year-old's throwing a tantrum, I calm him down, baby. That's just not what a man does. Peace.